Hi, I'm Kerry Acey, the president of Morinda. I want you to know that Morinda started with one mission, one focus, and that was to take Tahitian noni juice to the world. And it is worldwide known right now. We look forward to the future. It's bright. We look forward to the future with humility for what it's doing in people's lives. It's a great blessing. We're just trying to do something good. We hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you very much.
Tahitian noni juice has become a mainstay in the lives of active, healthy people worldwide.
It was, yes, that was awesome.
Tahitian noni juice is that one product that your mother would have told you to take every day if your mother knew about it. Tahitian noni juice has become a mainstay in the lives of active, healthy people worldwide. Tahitian noni juice has exploded onto the market to become the world's #1 fastest growing natural product for a healthy lifestyle. Tahitian noni juice is a breath of fresh air so unique, so universal, somehow it just makes sense. Tahitian noni juice is a work of art, a stroke of the master's hand. Tahitian noni juice is fashionable, a true classic. Will great health ever go out of style? Tahitian noni juice is 2,000 years of history. A secret from the world until a very short time ago. Tahitian noni juice is a product for everyone, every age, every culture, every condition, everywhere. Not long ago, it was unknown to everyone except the people of Polynesia. Today, through the visionary efforts of Morinda Incorporated, Tahitian noni juice is being discovered by people everywhere. Tahitian noni juice is a lifestyle product. What we mean is that its purpose is to improve your lifestyle, no matter who you are. Lifestyle is a process of feeling great, looking great, and performing great.
I'm a single mother of 2, and life has really been rough for me for the last few years. But now, Tahitian noni juice has made a huge difference. When I was reading all of the information about Morinda and Tahitian noni juice, I didn't believe it. And then we started to get the products in Sweden, and we saw the results, and I started to believe. Ulla Obergard, Gothenburg, Sweden.
Thank you for bringing Tahitian noni juice to us. My husband and I are seniors who want to live full and vibrant lives. We have been drinking Tahitian noni juice for several months and find the steady redevelopment of our bodies to be exciting. Let the years come. We can face them with dignity and health. Lois and Bob Nagy, Gig Harbor, Washington.
Tahitian noni juice was not created in a laboratory, a truly natural gift. It originates from the pristine islands of French Polynesia, perhaps the world's last Eden.
There is a place in the South Pacific where the air is clean, the water pure, the soil rich, where man's encroachment has not been felt. A pristine environment that remains much the same as it has for thousands of years. Where a group of over 200 tiny islands form nature's perfect garden. where the people understand the symbiotic link between all living things, where a pure gift was given in the form of a fruit, perfect in the way it works with the body. We know this place as French Polynesia. There is a fruit that grows in French Polynesia. Simple in appearance, astounding in its effect. The people call it noni. This is a gift for our bodies, used for thousands of years. Not concocted in a laboratory. A gift from God, perfect and pure. Discovered and perfected only recently, and now available to everyone. The gift is known today throughout the world as Tahitian noni juice. Tahitian noni juice is exclusively distributed by a company called Morinda. Morinda derives its name from the botanical name of the noni plant, Morinda citrifolia.
This fruit remained in obscurity for thousands of years until scientists around the world began to take notice of its amazing story. Notable among them were Dr. Ralph Heineke, a Cornell University-trained biochemist, Dr. Annie Hirasumi Kim, a University of Hawaii-trained biochemist.
You know, in this country, we really have benefited by having Morinda bring us Tahitian noni. But there are a lot of other people elsewhere who don't have that opportunity, and they need it just as much as we do. So I think it is really fortunate that Morinda is taking the opportunity and taking the people and the skill to promote this material worldwide. And it should affect the health of these people.
We hope to patent all of our significant findings so that these products would then become available exclusively through our Morinda distributors. You know, there's so much that we're learning about the Morinda citrifolia, so I think that there will be a limitless amount of applications.
Finally, in 1993, food scientists and nutritional product developers John Wadsworth and Stephen Story became acquainted with the amazing noni fruit and made it their passion to develop Tahitian noni juice. Joined by fellow company founders Carrie Acey, Kim Acey, and Kelly Olson, this team formed Morinda Incorporated, whose sole purpose was to share Tahitian noni juice with the world.
You know, I often wonder if people really realize that it was simply a blessing. Can you imagine this fruit that had been preserved for thousands of years, and the world's population really never knew about it? Botanists and scientists have written about it and studied it, but nobody ever really felt it could ever be brought to the market. And today, Tahitian noni juice is the fastest growing nutritional product in the world.
The roots of Morinda go very deep, beginning in French Polynesia and spreading throughout the world. Morinda was the first company ever to bring the juice of the noni fruit to the market. No one thought it could be done. Through the efforts of food scientists John Wadsworth and Stephen Story, Morinda owns the only known process in the world to extract the juice from the noni fruit and maintain the integrity of the important components within the juice. This process is proprietary to Morinda and cannot be duplicated. The vast majority of the noni fruit that Morinda harvests grows in the wild, not on plantations. It is in this perfect, pristine environment that the noni reaches the perfect quality necessary for Tahitian noni juice.
Même avec mes petits-enfants, je viens souvent ici faire la cueillette pendant les vacances. Ça les occupe et ça leur fait un peu de sous, argent de poche.
Morinda uses only 100% authentic noni grown in the islands of French Polynesia. John and Stephen, through their research, determined that the highest quality fruit in the world comes from the islands of French Polynesia.
On est vraiment fiers de représenter Noni dans le monde.
On peut dire que c'est le plus beau cadeau que Morinda a offert aux Polynésiens, c'est de racheter les nonos.
Nous sommes très contents de travailler avec eux, avec la société Morinda. Je peux dire que la société Morinda a aidé beaucoup de gens.
John and Stephen spent nearly 3 years developing a proprietary flavoring formula that would not only be compatible with the noni juice, but actually help to make it even more effective and enjoyable to drink. Strict quality assurance testing ensures that Tahitian noni juice fulfills Morinda's vision of offering a product to match the wholesome, pristine environment of French Polynesia. There isn't a better tested and more pure product available anywhere. Morinda controls the process from tree to the bottle. Nothing is left to chance. The fruit is harvested under exacting specifications. Morinda can trace your bottle of the Tahitian noni juice back to the island where the fruit was harvested, even to the individual who harvested the fruit. This kind of care may not make sense from a business standpoint, but it reflects Morinda's feeling about Tahitian noni juice. It must receive the proper care or never come to the market. Morinda's Tahitian noni juice became the #1 agricultural export of French Polynesia in less than 1 year.
Every month we have 500 totes of puree sent to the United States.
And today is a major economic force in this island nation.
Grâce au Noni, beaucoup de familles sont sauvées par les moyens financiers. Je confirme que les Polynésiens comptent sur le Noni pour améliorer leur mode de vie.
Today, Tahitian noni juice is sold in countries all over the world and maintains over 95% of the worldwide market share for products originating from the noni plant. Simply stated, 95 out of 100 people worldwide who use a noni product drink Tahitian noni juice.
Tahitian noni juice represents a vision of health, lifestyle, prosperity, a vision of simply doing good. This vision began with the 5 founders of Morinda and has spread to people throughout the world.
This has been a wonderful journey. To be involved in this project, the single greatest project I've ever been involved in. It is touching so many people.
In a laboratory, I have never seen a product that has even the beginnings of the scope of Tahitian noni juice.
And you have to realize we only have one purpose, one agenda in Morinda, and that is to take the gift of Tahitian noni juice to the whole world.
Look, to me, the miracle of Tahitian noni juice is its simplicity. This product transcends anything that I've ever seen before in my life, and I know clearly that Tahitian noni juice is going to become known by every individual, every family, and every country throughout the world.
I mean, can you believe how simple this fruit is? And I believe God works in simple ways. And it comes from the islands where these people are they have a faith, a simple faith, and it's their gift to us.
Consider this. Thousands and thousands of products are introduced to the market every year. Only a very few of them will ever achieve a continuous loyal following. Only 1 in a million will ever achieve worldwide fame. Tahitian noni juice is destined to become known and valued by everyone. Those aren't just words, it's happened.
This vision energizes everyone it touches. Tahitian noni juice is a singular product that seems to open doors all by itself. A pure, unadulterated gift. Created in purity and offered to the world in magnificent style. The way that this has occurred is simple. When people begin to drink it, their immediate thoughts are to share it with others. drink it, and share it. Tahitian noni juice is a product for everyone, everywhere, every day. Tahitian noni juice is unlike any other product ever.
In business, as in life, the major difference between achieving success and falling short of our goals is mostly a function of vision. Carrie Acey, president and CEO of Morinda, said it this way: "If I were starting a business today, I would surround myself with people of integrity who have great vision. These two qualities always lead to success." Consider the great business success stories in history. Very often at the center of these stories there was a visionary, someone who dared to imagine the unimaginable and had the courage to pursue their dream. Let me give you a few examples. In the early part of this century, an amazing invention came to light. It was called the automobile, and it had the ability to transport people faster and farther than anything ever known. It was, however, only affordable for the very rich, so it wasn't taken seriously as an answer to mass transportation needs. A man by the name of Henry Ford dared to imagine every household in the country with an automobile. His vision was that this invention would become commonplace and universal. It was a wild notion, and very few took him seriously. After a number of failures, Henry Ford discovered a process to produce the automobile in quantities that made it affordable for every working family. His vision became reality and literally changed the world. Highways became necessary, shopping patterns changed, drive-up windows were needed. The world became mobile. The entire worldwide economy changed. In 1886, an Atlanta pharmacist concocted a caramel-colored syrup in a kettle in his backyard. At the local pharmacy soda fountain, consumers first enjoyed the drink for 5 cents a glass. The first year's sales, less than $170, meant an average consumption of just 9 drinks per day. 5 years later, a visionary Atlanta entrepreneur, Asa G. Candler, imagining more than just a local soda fountain phenomenon, bought all the rights to the popular drink for just $2,300. He envisioned a time when his soft drink would be enjoyed by millions worldwide. Within just 9 years, the refreshing drink was available in every state and territory in the U.S. In 1919, Candler's company, known as Coca-Cola, was purchased for $25 million by a group of Atlanta investors. That same year, the company's stock was offered to the public for $40 a share. Just one of those original shares, assuming all dividends were reinvested, was worth about $6.7 million at the end of 1998. And what of Asa Candler's vision? Today, millions of people around the world enjoy over 1 billion servings each day of the product that started as a strange caramel-colored concoction with humble beginnings in Atlanta, Georgia. In 1954, a 52-year-old sales representative was looking for an opportunity. His idea at first was simply to sell milkshake makers to existing fast food outlets, but his vision rapidly expanded as he imagined a system of restaurants that would revolutionize the way food was served. His vision and dream led him to mortgage his home and to invest his entire life savings. In 1955, he opened his first restaurant in a small town in Illinois. His first day's revenues totaled $366.12. From that modest beginning, the chain of restaurants named McDonald's has grown into the worldwide leader in fast food service with revenues in the billions. But even with the tremendous financial success the company has enjoyed, its foundation in service is still the hallmark of McDonald's. Raymond Albert Kroch's vision, now a reality, was to revolutionize service. Appropriately enough, today each store sign proudly proclaims billions and billions served. And finally, a more recent success story. Fred Smith, while a student at Yale University, received an assignment to write a business plan. Fred wrote up his idea for an overnight delivery service. The concept was based on a simple idea: create a central hub that all packages would pass through and funnel out of overnight. The idea was to simplify the logistics of routing packages and create a huge cost savings by centralizing operations. Well, this simple idea seemed a good one to Fred. His skeptical professors didn't agree. Fred submitted his paper and was awarded a C for his efforts. On April 17, 1973, 14 small aircraft took off from Memphis International Airport carrying 186 packages. On that night, a C-grade Yale term paper was transformed into a living, breathing company that soon would grow to become the largest express transportation company in the world. The new company, born of a simple vision of cost savings, high quality, and service, was poised to become an internationally recognized service provider. Volume increased steadily over the next decade, and in November of 1988, package volume reached 1 million a day. In 1990, the company, born of the vision of Frederick L. Smith and known today as Federal Express, became the first service company to win the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, considered the Nobel Prize of Quality Assurance. FedEx now has stations in 213 countries around the world and processes an average of 3 million items daily, with planes traveling nearly 500,000 miles each day. FedEx's U.S.-based couriers log more than 2.5 million miles a day, the equivalent of 100 trips around the Earth. Since that day in April 1973, it's been up, and away for FedEx. Not bad for sea work. Each of these success stories is a story of great vision, the ability to think the unthinkable, to break paradigms, to redefine old perceptions and create a new reality. Visionaries don't accept things as they are today. They imagine how they might be tomorrow and next year. Visionaries are laughed at, sometimes get C grades, but are later held in the highest esteem. The story of Morinda is one of pure vision. Two food scientists who dared to think the unthinkable. Stephen Story and John Wadsworth heard tales of a fruit called noni that grows in French Polynesia. They envisioned making the juice from this fruit available to everyone, everywhere, a product that would be universal in scope and comprehensive in application. It didn't make sense. Conventional wisdom told them they were wasting their time, but their vision couldn't be ignored.
We had to develop Tahitian noni juice from the ground up. We were pioneers. Nobody had ever done this before. They didn't think it could ever be done. We spent all of our money and all our time and energy in developing this Tahitian noni juice. There were many times in that development process that we wanted to quit. We were discouraged. Boy, I'm sure glad we didn't. It was the vision that kept us going. The vision of taking this wonderful product to the world. The world needs Tahitian noni juice.
But there was something about that fruit, there was something about that experience that John felt strongly about. And every day he'd work on it, and every day he got me more involved in it. And every single day we would try it and go out and visit with people and get a new research piece of paper and got more excitement about it. And when it really came down to it, it didn't make a bit of sense. Thousands and thousands of miles away, thinking of how we're going to get hundreds of metric tons of fruit off of some island with 3 trillion little pickers. I mean, how are you going to do that when we can just go down the road and sell a sports shake that I can buy at, off the shelf? It didn't make any sense at all. But it was that vision, it was that faith, it was that hope, it was that belief, and you know what it really was? It was that we had something here better than anything else in the world, and it was worth giving it all.
Stephen and John were joined by Carrie Acey, Kim Acey, and Kelly Olson, visionaries in their own right, who set out to create a company to match the product, a company to redefine old perceptions. They chose network marketing as the method of distributing Tahitian noni juice.
Network marketing is about sharing and giving to others. Tahitian noni juice, if you think about it, is custom built for that form of business. The blessing in people's lives that Tahitian noni juice is, it's something very special when it's put with that form of business.
You know, the last thing in the world that we probably needed was another network marketing company. There are probably too many already. But network marketing has some very powerful and wonderful aspects to it. And our goal all along was to take those positive aspects and build upon them, take them to a higher level, and to create a company that our distributors, that our consumers, and frankly, that we could be proud of.
We know that many people don't fully understand network marketing, but frankly, we only see the advantages. We want to change everyone's perception of what a network marketing company can be. And I want to tell you exactly how we can do that. At Morinda, we understand the importance of building a financially strong company. We run our company the way you would run your company. Our marketing plan is seamless and borderless. What does this mean? It simply means that we open up the world to our distributors. One of the great things about network marketing is it extends the benefits of a growth company to the consumer level. Now let me tell you what I mean by that. Imagine if you could begin to distribute Microsoft products simply by paying a fee of $20. Or imagine if you could begin a McDonald's franchise, your own McDonald's franchise, for $20. You see, for a very low initial investment and your effort and your enthusiasm, you can begin your own network marketing business, your own Morinda business, and benefit from entrepreneurism. Network marketing is the most natural, universal form of commerce. It's sharing. One person sharing an idea with another person. TAHITIAN Noni juice is a product that has 2,000 years of history and abundant science. It's a product that opens doors all by itself, and people are flocking to it. They buy it, they love it, and they want more, and they tell their friends about it. We've become an economic force in French Polynesia. Imagine a network marketing company that can say that. It is not common. We have the foundation, a product, a global view, the ability to impact people on a global scale, an alliance with a people, a country, a culture.
Morinda was founded by 5 dynamic individuals who shared a common vision to bring Tahitian Noni juice to the world. Carrie Acey, president and CEO of Morinda, was one of the key contributors to the success of Nature Sunshine Products, one of the oldest and most successful network marketing companies. He gained experience in many positions, including production, sales, and administration. He served as chairman of the board of directors and CEO during the most impressive period of growth for NSP, developing one of the finest quality assurance programs in the industry and implementing one of the best distributor training programs ever, a program that is still in use today. Carrie is now working to make sure people all over the world are able to experience Tahitian Noni juice for themselves. John Wadsworth, Vice President of Manufacturing and International Development, was one of the first individuals to experience Tahitian Noni juice. It was largely through his vision, talent, and tenacity that a method was developed to harvest and process the Morinda citrifolia fruit. His experience includes managing food manufacturing operations, supervising quality assurance in food production, and developing new products. He has also served as president of a multi-million-dollar corporation. John graduated from Brigham Young University with a double degree in economics and food science and nutrition. At one point in his career, he implemented a successful quality assurance program for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. A deeply personal experience of John's enabled him to visualize the future and importance of Tahitian Noni juice in the lives of millions of people throughout the world. His personal experience will not allow him to stop or change his focus. John believes that by taking this simple product from the middle of the Pacific Ocean to the world, we are influencing nations, markets, and people. Stephen Story is Vice President of Research and Development. He and John Wadsworth developed Tahitian Noni juice and, along with other Morinda founders, helped bring it to market. Stephen has served as president of 2 research firms and has owned his own research company. He has also worked as an independent contractor for new product strategies for several of the largest network marketing companies in the world, developing well over 1,000 products and helping to generate hundreds of millions of dollars in sales revenue. Stephen is a unique and creative food scientist who has specialized in the development of high-tech, nutritious, and natural foods for 19 years. In 1981, Stephen received his Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness and Agricultural Economics degrees from Brigham Young University. His emphasis was in food industrial management and product research and development, with a specialty in food science and nutrition. Kim Acey, Vice President of Operations, held the position of Vice President of Sales at Nature Sunshine Products for over 10 years. In this capacity, he established programs that fueled tremendous growth for NSP and gained invaluable experience in network marketing that he now brings to Morinda. When he first met John Wadsworth and Stephen Story in 1995, he felt immediately that Tahitian noni juice was very special. Kim's insights regarding the unique qualities of Tahitian noni juice were supported through his study, personal use, and the experiences of others. Kelly Olson, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, has been involved with network marketing for over 15 years. Before coming to Morinda, he held the position of Vice President of Marketing and Sales at Enrich International and served as Director of Marketing and Chief Operating Officer for Mattol Botanical during its greatest growth period. Before his years at Mattol Botanical, Kelly co-founded a company that developed and marketed support tools for distributors. In his impressive business career, Kelly has worked with over 20 different companies as a vendor and consultant and holds a BA in Communications and a Master of Business Administration degree. Kelly has always held an optimistic vision of the potential of network marketing, but doubted that anyone else had such a vision. When he recognized the power of Tahitian noni juice and was convinced that John Wadsworth, Stephen Story, Kim Acey, and Carrie Acey wanted to do something really amazing, he forgot all of his previous skepticism and committed himself 110% to a network marketing company that fulfilled his optimistic vision. With these 5 founders charting the course, Morinda began operations in the United States in July of 1996. Wholesale volume in the first month was $40,000. By the end of the second year, Morinda was doing business in 6 countries with a monthly wholesale volume of $10 million. By the end of the third year, Morinda was doing business in 16 countries with a monthly wholesale volume skyrocketing to over $25 million. Headquartered in Provo, Utah, Morinda also has offices in Australia, Canada, Germany, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, the Philippines, Puerto Rico, Sweden, Tahiti, Taiwan, and Venezuela. In addition to these countries, Morinda also conducts business operations in Finland, the Netherlands, and Norway.
Let's try to put this all in perspective for you. Let's assume that 10,000 companies start their operations in 1998. 9,000 would not survive 2 years. 9,700 would not survive 5 years. Of the 300 that survive 5 years, 275 will never exceed $12 million in annual wholesale volume. Of the 25 that reach the level of $12 million in annual wholesale volume, 20 will never get above $60 million in annual wholesale volume. Of the 5 that reach or exceed $60 million in annual wholesale volume, less than 1 will ever exceed $120 million in annual wholesale volume. So, out of the original 10,000 companies, the number of companies that could ever expect to reach the level of $300 million in annual wholesale volume is statistically so small that it's safe to say that none of them could ever expect to reach that level of success. In 3 short years, Morinda has defied the odds, beat the statistics, and reached well beyond the level of $300 million in annual wholesale volume. Along the way, Morinda has passed up company after company, establishing new standards of success that may never be exceeded. The amazing fact is that the greatest growth Morinda will experience still lies in the future. Well, where does this incredible story leave us? Let's look at it this way.
If you decided to invest $10,000 in the stock market and you were trying to choose which company to invest in, what would you look for? You'd search for a company with an exclusive product, in a strong growth market, one that offered seamless expansion, a company with outstanding financial stability, with an experienced and committed management, in a field that promised unlimited market growth potential. You'll find all those qualities in Morinda. So invest a few dollars in your first bottle of Tahitian noni juice. Then invest a few minutes of your time to expand your own personal horizons. You'll discover the determination and the vision that always lead to success with Morinda.
How do a product like Tahitian Noni Juice and a company like Morinda become an income opportunity for you? In financial markets, you start by finding a company with growth potential and invest money in that company. You become a shareholder and either benefit from the good fortune or shoulder the financial reversals of the company you choose. Here's how it works. You find out about a company that you'd like to invest in. You read about it, hear about it from a friend, try a product of the company, or hear about it on TV or on the radio. Your next step is to commit your money by purchasing shares in that company. This step obviously eliminates most people from participating in the process simply because they don't have the money required to play the game. The next step may be the most difficult one of all. You wait and watch. If the company does well, you'll be rewarded. However, if the company does not do well, you may end up losing money that you invested. Let's think about it. A, in order to benefit from these opportunities, you must have available money, money to lose, because the fact is you may lose it. And B, the amount of money you make is basically out of your control. You invest and wait and watch. You can do very little or nothing to impact the fortunes of the company in which you invested. Now let's talk about Tahitian Noni Juice and Morinda. Morinda is a privately held company, which means that there are no shares for investors to purchase in the financial markets. Rather, Morinda offers you the opportunity to become personally involved with its company and product through an entrepreneurial venture called a distributorship. Morinda actually offers you the opportunity to be its representative, to promote Tahitian Noni Juice, sell it, distribute it, and share it, all for just a fee of $20. As a Morinda Entrepreneur Distributor, you have the right to purchase Tahitian Noni Juice at wholesale and resell it at retail, making the retail profit from each sale. You can also earn additional personal rebates of 20% of the wholesale value of the product. You will also enjoy the opportunity of using all of Morinda's promotional materials, participating in our advertising campaigns, and having access to all of Morinda's support programs. And Morinda's programs are top-notch, professionally designed to assist you in the promotion and distribution of Tahitian Noni Juice. And that's just the beginning. As a Morinda Entrepreneur Distributor, you're able to sponsor other entrepreneurs and get them going in businesses of their own. These new entrepreneurs become part of your network of entrepreneur business builders. Through Morinda's compensation plan, you can actually earn commissions and bonuses from all the sales that are made throughout this network of entrepreneurs. Now this is where it gets very exciting. Morinda allows you to earn commissions on the sales activity of entrepreneurs up to 8 levels below you. Did you catch that? This is so exciting we have to show you how it works. You start your personal business of selling Tahitian Noni Juice and other Tahitian Noni brand products to your friends and associates, and you begin to earn profits and rebates. Some of your friends will want to become entrepreneur distributors like you. You sponsor them, and they become part of your network of entrepreneurs. Then they begin to sell Tahitian Noni products and to build their own network of entrepreneurs. And as they do, you will earn commissions on all of these new networks. Morinda pays you commissions on up to 8 fully compressed levels of entrepreneur distributors. Let's look at the potential here. If you sponsor 3 or 4 active entrepreneur distributors and they do the same, and it grows like that from level to level, you could potentially end up with a network of nearly 10,000 entrepreneur distributors from which you will earn commissions. As an independent Morinda Entrepreneur Distributor, you can literally promote and sell Tahitian Noni Juice anywhere in the world where Morinda has an office. You can build networks of entrepreneurs in any of these countries as well, without restriction. Morinda's commission structure is the same worldwide, so your income grows equally, no matter where you choose to concentrate your entrepreneurial efforts. And note that not all companies allow their distributors to do this. Entrepreneurism began as an economic groundswell during the past 2 decades, as the traditional employment landscape began to change. Individuals of every age began to see the need to take charge of their own financial lives. The quest to become financially independent was a driving force for nearly every individual and family. The goal was to get out of debt, plan for retirement, and create a new income stream for the family. The idea of home businesses began to catch on, and entrepreneurial startup businesses exploded as we all took a serious look at our future. We began to realize that the best way to achieve financial independence was to look to ourselves and our own abilities. Network marketing, or network entrepreneurism, became a method that millions integrated into their income planning to provide residual growth income. The key feature of network entrepreneurism is the ability to generate a sizable income with a very low capital investment. In networking, you leverage your time, talents, and energy to create an income stream that may be impossible to achieve by any other means. Today, individuals and families everywhere are learning that it is to their benefit to create a portfolio of income streams. You may have a traditional job where you're compensated for your effort and time. You may have investments that are building value and equity that will be available to you and your family in the future. Wise individuals and families are also seeing the benefit of creating a non-traditional income stream, such as a business venture. Network entrepreneurism is a very attractive choice to fulfill this need in your income portfolio. Networking, as we have said, requires a very modest initial investment. Most business ventures become very risky because of the huge financial commitment necessary in the beginning. Networking, on the other hand, conforms to any lifestyle. You can devote a lot of time or a little. The best place to set up shop is right in your own home. No special training or education is necessary. You can adjust your goals to meet the needs of your family. The resulting income stream can provide needed cash to get out of debt, purchase a new car, provide for those special lifestyle touches, and provide a way to adequately fund your retirement. Your network entrepreneur distributorship may also become a primary source of income and allow you to receive the benefits of being your own boss. As an investor looking at Morinda, you would see the huge growth potential as Tahitian noni juice becomes a household name throughout the world. You would recognize the value that Morinda is building into Tahitian noni as a worldwide brand. In the future, it will have the clout of a select few other worldwide brands that command a premier market position. Tahitian noni juice commands over 95% of its industry market share worldwide. With these credentials, you would immediately see the vast future potential of Morinda and Tahitian noni juice and Tahitian noni brand products. As an entrepreneur, however, you have the ability and opportunity to be personally involved in the coming worldwide explosion and to benefit from it in a much more satisfying and rewarding way. You have the ability to receive all the benefits of personal entrepreneurism, including control of your own destiny, time freedom, and financial independence. And don't forget, financial independence isn't just being debt-free and having a good lifestyle. True financial independence means that you are in control of your lifestyle. You've created a plan for income and wealth that you alone control. The beautiful thing about this opportunity is that you receive the benefits of having your own personal business to run as you wish and grow as big as you wish, while at the same time, you are part of a powerful worldwide growth company. This movement of millions of consumers and entrepreneurs has the potential of making Tahitian noni juice known to literally every individual and family in the world. Morinda not only offers you the opportunity to invest in its future, Morinda offers you the chance to invest in yourself, to create the entrepreneurial business that you've always dreamed of, to be part of something very big and destined to be a dominant force in the marketplace for generations to come. Morinda's Entrepreneur Compensation Plan has 4 strong characteristics. First, through Morinda's Fast Start bonus program, Morinda entrepreneurs may begin to earn an income immediately. Their beginning efforts are rewarded in an exciting way to provide instant cash flow and success. Remember, Morinda pays its entrepreneur distributors weekly, so you don't have to wait long for your rewards. Second, Morinda's 8-level maximum pay unilevel plan provides you with the basis of building a very exciting and long-lasting income stream. Morinda pays you commissions on 8 fully compressed levels of entrepreneur networks within your organization. Next, Morinda offers you the opportunity to earn bonuses based on the entire sales of the company worldwide. What other company or what other investment can offer this benefit? Through your efforts, you can qualify to receive a portion of the entire sales of the company worldwide through 3 worldwide bonus pools. The secret of building wealth is to find a growth company and arrange to get a tiny piece of the future growth of that company. Morinda's aggressive compensation plan gives you this opportunity. Remember, these bonuses are paid in addition to other income you're receiving from Morinda. And finally, Morinda's borderless concept allows you to be an international entrepreneur immediately and at no extra cost. Your business can grow worldwide without restriction and allow you to benefit from participation in the new global marketplace. It all begins with a product that the world has been waiting for. A product like Tahitian noni juice doesn't come along very often. The future growth will place Morinda among the very elite of history's great growth companies. Morinda is positioned to not only be a market leader, but the market dominator in the years to come. Morinda provides you the perfect way to benefit from this growth. Create a new income stream for yourself and your family. Complete your plan for financial independence. Benefit from the new borderless global marketplace. And participate in the greatest entrepreneurial movement that the world has ever seen. The opportunity beckons. Get started today. Call the person who referred you to Morinda and ask them for details on how you can make this happen in your life.
Heard a lot about Tahitian noni juice and Morinda. It is a remarkable story, one that is the very foundation of who and what we are here at Morinda. Consider the miracle of how two men were introduced to a legendary tropical fruit and how they, with the help of others, brought it to the world. Is it all purely coincidence? We don't think so, and we don't think you do either. The story and our connection to French Polynesia are not just a part of the Morinda story, they are our story. It all focuses on a system of ancient lands in the South Pacific. You've seen the pictures of crystal clear lagoons and tranquil seas, of beautiful sunsets and landscapes that seem to have escaped the reach of time. Yes, you've heard the story and seen the images, but don't you think it's time you experienced it all for yourself? If a picture is worth 1,000 words, what is the value of an experience? The experience can be absolutely life-changing.
When I first learned that I was going to be able to come on this trip, I had great visions and an idea of what I expected, and it has been 100% of that and even more.
Come experience the pristine beauty of French Polynesia on one of Morinda's week-long Outrigger trips. Outrigger trips provide the perfect opportunity to enjoy the sights and sounds of a tropical paradise. Hosted by one of Morinda's executives, Morinda's Outrigger trip is an experience that is absolutely vital to your success as a Morinda distributor. There is a spirit about this place, about French Polynesia, that simply cannot be conveyed in picture or words.
I guess just seeing those fruit trees and seeing the plant, pardon me if I get choked up, but it's great.
Seeing how cautious and how much care they take in processing to make sure that we get the pure juice in the best possible form.
Your Outrigger experience promises to be a trip of a lifetime. Day one begins with an orientation to provide an overview of the week ahead. You'll take the ferry to the beautiful island of Morinda, where you'll enjoy 3 days and 3 nights at one of French Polynesia's finest hotels, the Beachcomber. On day 2, you'll enjoy an island tour. Known as the Morinda Hayride, the rollicking 2-hour tour will introduce you to breathtaking vistas and give you the opportunity to get to know your Morinda hosts and other trip guests. Take some free time on day 3 for a jeep safari, swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving, and parasailing, or just enjoy a tranquil day at the beach.
The best part to me is that it's so different. Every day has been different. Every day's been a new experience.
On day 4, it's back to Tahiti and accommodations at the Tahiti Beachcomber Park Royal Resort. Day 5 features a Circle Island tour of Tahiti. You'll see the spectacular blowhole and have an opportunity to see where noni grows. You'll see the fruit harvested and have a chance to talk to the people. You'll witness for yourself the impact for good that our company has had there. You'll visit Morinda's Teva plant and see where our production process begins. On day 6, you'll have more time to explore Tahiti on your own. In the evening, you'll enjoy a splendid evening as our special guest at a closing gala held at Morinda House. You'll meet French Polynesian dignitaries and Morinda VIPs. You'll also meet Morinda pickers, harvesters, and workers, and come to know as we do the vital role they have played and will continue to play in taking Tahitian noni juice to the world. Can you begin to see why our Outrigger trip means so much to us? We want you to see what we have seen, feel what we have felt, and know what we know. We want you to gain a heightened appreciation of Morinda and its products, and Outrigger trip is the best way to accomplish this. The experience will infuse excitement, vision, and focus into your Morinda business.
Just meeting so many distributors and feeling as though you've made so many lifelong friends and people that you'll keep in touch with on a professional and a friendly level also.
You've got to come to be really a part of the dream. You've just got to make that your primary goal.
We could say more, but our words would fall short of the actual experience. So what are you waiting for? Now is the time to make plans to be on Morinda's next Outrigger. Held in February, July, and November each year, Outrigger Trip is an important part of Morinda's Expressway Success Track. See your Expressway booklet for complete details about qualification periods and how you can qualify. The enchanting beauty and mysteries of French Polynesia await you on Morinda's Outrigger Trip. Morinda's Concierge Club Rewards program is an exciting approach to service, recognition, and rewards. The Concierge Club is our way to reward our distributors for their recruiting and business building successes. Each level of membership in the Concierge Club requires a higher level of achievement and provides a higher level of benefits and rewards. Here's how it works. You'll be awarded 1 Concierge Club qualification point for every $1 of Fast Start 1, 2, and 3 volume. Points earned from Fast Start levels 4 and 5 will not count toward level qualification. However, they will accumulate in a spending account. Once you reach 25,000 Concierge Club qualification points, you'll be able to redeem all of your accumulated points plus all of your qualification points. There are 3 levels in the Concierge Club, including Silver, Gold, and Platinum. As you continue to progress and rank, not only can you redeem points for exciting rewards, but also you will receive many benefits that only come by membership in Morinda's Concierge Club. Choose from exciting rewards, including travel to exotic destinations, deluxe apparel featuring the Morinda logo, sporting goods, and business building tools, including computer and office equipment that you can use to continue to build and manage your Morinda business. You won't want to miss out on the numerous benefits that you will receive as a member of Morinda's Concierge Club. For example, as a club member, you will receive invitations to special Morinda retreats and meetings. And as you progress, you may also qualify for the services of a Morinda Premier Leader Representative that is assigned to personally assist you with your business needs. As you build your business, your benefits and rewards will grow almost automatically. Don't be left out. Find out today how you can qualify. For complete details on qualification requirements, See Morinda's Expressway booklet.
And probably the biggest thing I've gotten out of being here this time is the simple fact that they care. You know, they care about us and they want us to be successful, not just them. Us as individuals, us as team groups, us as the company.
Recognition is so important. Everyone, no matter what they do, where they live, or where they are in life, wants to be recognized for their achievements. At Morinda, we know this and have put in place programs to applaud achievement, acknowledge advancement, and to recognize individuals at all levels. At Morinda, recognition is twofold: corporate-sponsored recognition and recognition performed by personal sponsors. Corporate-sponsored recognition programs include advancement programs in distributor rank and level and membership in Morinda's Concierge Club. As you advance along Morinda's Expressway success track, we will recognize your achievements by giving you the opportunity to participate in a variety of exclusive Morinda events, such as Morinda's Outrigger Trip, Diamond Pearl Retreat, and Morinda's Black Pearl Club. At Morinda, we recognize just how important you, our distributors, are to us. We rejoice in your achievements and will do our best to recognize them at every level. But we also know that recognition programs are most important as you have the opportunity to recognize individuals in your own organization. Recognition is vital to building and maintaining confidence within your organization. Take time in your weekly strategy meetings and monthly training meetings to recognize the singular achievements of every distributor in your organization. Morinda has developed a leadership recognition program designed to allow our leaders to provide needed and appropriate recognition to all distributors. In typical recognition programs, only rank advancements are recognized. We at Morinda believe that there are a variety of activities and distributor milestones that are worthy of recognition and praise. For example, use the Morinda 300 Club to recognize those who have achieved a 300-name prospect list. Morinda FSB 500, 1,000, and 5,000 clubs recognize distributors who achieve fast start earnings of $500, $1,000, and $5,000 respectively. And Morinda Bronze, Silver, and Gold recruiter recognitions acknowledge the achievements of distributors who recruit 10, 20, or 30 Case Auto Ship qualified distributors. These and many other programs can be used to show appropriate recognition and appreciation to hardworking distributors in your organization. And the result of such recognition will be added success and achievement for them and for you as well. To help you accomplish a vibrant recognition program, Morinda provides a variety of beautiful lapel pins available for sale at very reasonable prices. There are pins available for our top recruiters, our dedicated sponsors, and those just starting out. Start today and put the power of Morinda's dynamic recognition programs to work for you.
One great leader has the ability to impact all humankind. One of the great things about Morinda is the opportunity that we have to become great leaders and to impact the lives of many, many people around us. Have you ever wondered what defines a great leader? I'd like you to consider this list of character traits of successful leaders that was put together by the Board of Directors of Morinda Incorporated.
Focus. Don't try to divide your loyalties, passion, or efforts. There is power in focus. Distractions of any kind are costly, both in time and money. Inspiration. A great leader always remembers that people respond to inspiration. Lift others beyond themselves. Help others see beauty. Leaders inspire. Vision. Every successful venture begins with a vision. Vision is a crystal clear view of future value and potential. Vision inspires effort. Vision creates passion. Vision accomplishes the impossible. Think big and then act. Optimism. Everyone is aware of the negative things in the world around us, but we still get up in the morning because of the hope that we can make the world a better place for those we love. Leaders understand the power of optimism. Work ethic. Don't just tell others what it takes to succeed, show them. Leaders understand that people will always follow their example, good or bad. Kindness. A kind word, a thoughtful act, recognition of success or achievement. Be kind to everyone, especially those who make kindness difficult. Your success will multiply with each act of kindness. Humility. Pride destroys. Don't crave the spotlight. Give others the praise and credit. Forgive quickly and completely. Never hold a grudge. Grace is a magnet. It attracts the best and most dedicated people. Attitude of abundance. Be generous with your time, your money, your praise, and your love. Whatever you want in abundance, give away freely. It will return to you in quantities that will astound you. Conquer adversity. The higher you climb, the harder the wind blows. Great leaders gain strength through facing adversity and emerging victorious. Adversity endows you with wisdom, empathy, and courage. Take the high road. Don't be lured into low actions. Your vision transcends the thoughtlessness and pettiness all around you. Believe the best in people. Assume the greatest. The high road leads to the richest rewards. Take risks. Theodore Roosevelt said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. Who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself for a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who knew neither victory nor defeat." Integrity. The words of William Shakespeare, "This above all, to thine own self be true." These are the character traits of great leaders. Always remember that one great leader can change the course of humankind.